Good evening, everyone. Let's start today's session. Shivam, you can start.
Thank you, ma'am. Is my screen visible, ma'am?
Yeah, it's visible.
So, good morning, all. My name is Shivam Modi. So, today I am going to present a presentation on real-time stock market data web application summary. So, our content of our presentation is, first of all, I will introduce you introduce about the topic. Then I will explain you about the project. Then the key features which we have included in the projects, and the technology we use in the presentation, and the challenges we will face in this project. And at last, I will conclude this presentation. So coming to the introduction, so as we all know, the stock market is a basically marketplace for the equity, in which the equity of different companies is sell or buy. So in the we can say before the COVID, the stock market was not well known to the many people. We can say the retail investor. After the COVID time, the time has been changed, and the most of the retail investors are trying to invest in the stock market. So because of that, the market towards the, we can say, stock market has been increased. So coming to the about project, so in this project uh, we will allow the investor to track the real time stock market data, because every time the data in the stock market changes per secondly. So it is very difficult for the user to track that information, or the track that changes. So we are converting that data to easy format. Because of that, the user can easily track that information, and we will pull in that data from various APIs and displaying that prices, volumes, and market trends to the user. And coming to the most essential part, which is the authentication and security, because it is mainly depends on the, it involves money. So it needs a better authentication and the security, because every if the account has been hacked, so there is a chances of losing the money. So authentication and security is the main motive to save the user information. So coming to the key features, so real-time stock market, we will providing the data to a custom to the users. Because of that, the user can uh, trade, or we can say learn from that information and use that prices, volume, and market trends to develop their decision while investing in the stock market. User authentication and security, responsiveness, because responsive design, uh, the design will be usable in every, such as mobile, tablet, and laptop, and easy to understand format. We will divide that complex numbers in the simpler way, in which the customer can easily understand that details. Coming to the what real time information we will be fetching and we will be delivering, we will be taking some APIs. Based on that APIs, we will deliver some information, which is the this APIs gives the data of the specific spots, and we will delivering that to the customer. So we will display the stock prices, volumes, and the market trends. And uh, based on this, the investor can think and make their decisions. Coming to the authentication and security, we will protect the user through authentication encryption. Whichever data will be stored in our database will be encrypted. So if any server breach or anything happens, so the we can say the data leak will not be happened from our side. And to secure the account of the user, we will using the TOTP, which is a mobile-based software in which the mobile generates the OTP. After putting that, only the customer can log in their accounts, due to which the security can be improved. And coming to the easy to understand format and responsive design, so and display stock marketing chat and visual representation, because the data which where the API will be given to us will be in numerical form. So we will use in some charts or pie charts to represent the data in better manner to the customers, and the user friendly design to help them and adapt. The website will be adapt to the display, we can say desktop, tablets and mobile phones, and insurance ensures the usability on the go. So coming to the technologies which we have used in the, which will we will be using in the project, are for the front end side, we will use in HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and React. Coming to the back end side, we will use in the Node.js and Express. And in the database, we will use in the MongoDB. And these are the two APIs from which we will fetch in our data. So coming to the challenges, as we know, the stock market is a very challenging place, because in that every second the price of every stock changes. So pulling that data and updating that data in the microseconds will be a very difficult task for us. And the second most important challenge will be the protecting the sensitive data, because every data has to be sent to the NSC or BSC. So we have to protect that data in our database. So it will be a very difficult challenge for us. And coming to the deliveries, what we will deliver a fully functional real-time stock market web application, and documentation outline and the development of the application, because if any modification has to be made in the future, so using that documentation and outlining, the engineers can develop the make the changes easily. And coming to the conclusion, our real-time stock market data application is very valuable tool for the investors, because it will give a better understanding to the customers to invest or make their decisions. It offers a real-time data in a user-friendly format, and developed using the modern technologies, such as we have used the MUN technology. So it is an asset to any portfolio. So here are the references which we have from which we have taken the reference. And thank you, ma'am, for the giving me opportunity to do this task. And if you have any question and answers, you can ask.
So Shivam, you are done?
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay, try to have a Q&A slide different from, sorry, do you have a thank you slide?
Yeah, ma'am. This.
Okay, now you have to show this before saying you are done, okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, alright, you didn't have any demo portion included in your PPT?
No, ma'am, there is no demo part which was mentioned in the task. It was only the to present the summary of the presentation
Okay, the
of
presentation
the topic.
on the topic that you have made, you can at least add some screenshots or pictures, okay?
Okay, ma'am.
So that it
Yeah, I
looks
have added the one
more.
screenshot, ma'am, here. The website.
Actually, it looks like, just a base computer, and it didn't explain anything related to picture.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah, and I want to ask, why have you used MongoDB as a database?
Ma'am, because the data which is saved in that, we can say it is in the SQL format. It is in a tabular format, so it is very difficult to we can it takes the more space. Whenever if any data is incomplete, we can say if a person has age and some data is misplaced, or we can say there is no some data, so MySQL gets more space for saving that data. In MongoDB, it's saving the document format, so the specific data, or we can say it doesn't take lot of space to store, because the specific data has been has saved in that, we can say the data is saved in key value pairs. So it doesn't take lots of data to store the data.
Okay, what other options
So
do you have other than MongoDB?
yeah, what?
What other options you can use as a database instead of this?
There is SQL, ma'am, we can use.
Okay, then why are you using MongoDB?
It's it is easy to implement, or we can say the space which the MongoDB use is very less to implement. It's take less space for storing the data, and it is very fast and responsive.
But the same is for PostgreSQL. Do you know about this?
Yeah, ma'am.
So that can also be used in the place of this. Don't you think so?
Yeah, we can use, ma'am, but the modern technology, we can say, that's why I have used the MongoDB.
All right, Shivam. So your points were up to the point, or data was up to the point. So that was nice. It was not like completely presentation filled on the only of data. So it was up to the point, nicely explained, nicely researched. Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
All right, Shivam. I will give your feedback on your mail. Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
You can stop sharing.
Thank you, ma'am, for your time.
Okay.